10 Best Places to Visit in the United States. 1. New York. New York City is the most populous city in the United States. It has a population of approximately 8.2 million people. As of 2014, it was one of the 15 largest metro areas in the world. New York City is a center for media, culture, food, fashion, art, research, finance, and trade. It is like no other city in the world, and one that must be experienced to be fully appreciated. Famous sights are at every turn, from the Empire State Building, to Rockefeller Plaza, the Chrysler Building, Broadway, Central Park, Times Square, Fifth Avenue, and of course, the Statue of Liberty. 2. San Francisco. San Francisco is a major city in California, the centerpiece of the Bay Area. It is well known for its liberal community, hilly terrain, Victorian architecture, scenic beauty, summer fog, and great ethnic and cultural diversity. These are only a few of the aspects of the city that make the city one of the most visited cities in the world. Famous sights, charming streets, beautiful views, and outdoor dining are all part of what makes San Francisco such a great place to visit. Summer or fall is a wonderful time to visit, but the climate here is mild and any time of year is pleasant. 3. The Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that is located entirely in northern Arizona and is one of the great tourist attractions in the United States. The massive canyon encompasses several distinct areas, most famous of which is Grand Canyon National Park, a United States national park. The national park is itself divided into two main areas, the remote North Rim and the more accessible, and therefore more crowded, South Rim. All of the sections of the canyon offer amenities for visitors, but the national park, and in particular the South Rim, is by far the most popular destination and the best equipped to handle the millions of yearly visitors. 4. Las Vegas. Las Vegas is the 25th most populous city in the United States. It is an internationally renowned major resort city, known primarily for its gambling, shopping, fine dining, entertainment, and nightlife. The Las Vegas Valley as a whole serves as the leading financial, commercial, and cultural center for Nevada. Today, Las Vegas annually ranks as one of the world's most visited tourist destinations. This glittering city of lights in the desert holds a unique appeal, and one that has been attracting visitors for decades. Entertainment options are extensive, with some of the music industry's top stars calling Las Vegas home and playing to packed audiences every night. 5. Waikiki. Waikiki is a district of the city of Honolulu, on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. One of the best-known beaches in the world, Waikiki was the favorite playground of Hawaiian royalty in the 19th century. These days, this 1.5-mile (2.4 kilometers) stretch of white sand beach is the nucleus of Hawaii's tourist industry, packed full of high-rise hotels. Although it is often criticized for its concrete jungle appearance, large crowds, and touristy feel, there is a lot to enjoy here and you can still find a quiet spot if you know where to look. This is the perfect destination for everyone, from families to couples or singles. 6. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States of America and the seat of its three branches of government, as well as the Federal District of the U.S. The city has an unparalleled collection of free, public museums and many of the nation's most treasured monuments and memorials. Washington, D.C. has shopping, dining, and nightlife befitting a world-class metropolis. The city is exciting, cosmopolitan, and international. In the spring, the Cherry Blossom Festival is a beautiful time to visit, when the trees are in full bloom. Fall is also a good time, when the hot summer temperatures have cooled off enough to make walking around outside very comfortable and the rush of the busy summer season has passed. In winter, the crowds are definitely smaller, and the city is stunning after a fresh snowfall. 7. Miami. Miami is a major city in the southeastern United States and part of the largest metropolitan area in Florida. Wonderful beaches can be found all over Florida, but Miami offers an atmosphere like no other city in the state. The cultural, financial, and commercial center of South Florida, home to major museums, parks, education centers, banks, company headquarters, courthouses, government offices, theaters, shops and many of the oldest buildings in the city. Although tourists generally consider Miami Beach to be part of Miami, it is its own municipality. 8. Los Angeles. The city of Los Angeles, also known simply as LA, and nicknamed the City of Angels, is the most populous city in California. Located on a broad basin in Southern California, the city is surrounded by vast mountain ranges, valleys, forests, beautiful beaches along the Pacific Ocean, and nearby desert. Los Angeles is an important center of culture, medicine, agriculture, business, finance, energy, aerospace, science, food processing, media, international trade, and tourism. Southern California has a culture all of its own, and Los Angeles is the epicenter of this unique area. The city has always been associated with glamour, with the suburbs of Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and Bel Air dominating pop culture. Travelers will find all kinds of vacation possibilities in the Los Angeles area. Hollywood is a must for movie lovers, families come to experience nearby Disneyland, and shoppers will definitely find what they're looking for in the Los Angeles area. 9. Boston. Boston is the largest city in New England, the capital of the state of Massachusetts. The city is one of the most historic, wealthy and influential cities in the United States of America. Its plethora of museums, historical sites, educational institutions, restaurants and wealth of live performances, all explain why the city gets 16.3 million visitors a year, making it one of the 10 most popular tourist locations in the country. Located along the eastern seaboard, Boston is a city of history. The famous Freedom Trail leads past some of the city's most famous and historic sites, making sightseeing and navigating through the city extremely easy. The city also has a strong art and cultural scene, and is home to the famous Boston Pops. 10. New Orleans. Founded in 1718, it is one of the nation's oldest cities. New Orleans is like no other southern city. The mix of cultures, with strong French and Spanish influences, is more reminiscent of the Caribbean than the United States. Cajun and Creole cuisine, jazz music, and the architecture of the French Quarter set this city apart and make it a perfect destination for a long weekend getaway. The highlight of New Orleans' calendar year is Mardi Gras, when elaborate costumes and outrageous floats light up the streets, music can be heard everywhere, and the celebrations seem never-ending. In New Orleans, you'll find the roots of jazz and a blossoming culture that has been long described as being unlike anything else in the United States. Though hit hard by Hurricane Katrina in 2005, the city continues to rebound, and it remains the largest city in Louisiana and one of the top tourist destinations in the United States.